Hi, Namaste. This is Surabhi, your Master Teacher of Chemistry at Vedantu. Welcome to Sprint Alchemy Study of Compounds Part 2. So, if you have not watched the previous session, there we have discussed 10 important questions of these following topics: preparation of HCl, properties and uses of HCl, preparation of ammonia, properties of ammonia. Today we will be covering these topics, that is preparation of nitric acid, properties of nitric acid, test for nitric acid, properties of sulfuric acid. This is the entire schedule of Sprint Alchemy. So we're almost at the end, study of compounds part 2. You're left with one chapter, that is organic chemistry. So make sure to watch all the videos if you have not watched it, and if you are here for the first time, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and do not forget to click on the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever we are live or premiering the videos. Thank you in advance. Dreams is not what you see in sleep, is the thing which doesn't let you sleep. So this is beautiful quote said by Abdul Kalam Sarji. So dreaming is the best thing one could do, right? You can dream anything. I want to be the richest person, or I want to be the best scientist, I want to win an Oscar or Nobel Prize. But the only one who can achieve their dreams is the one who wakes up and starts working hard towards their dream. So it is very, very important to work hard to achieve your dreams, right? But yeah, we can talk about smart work, hard work. That we'll do it some other day. So question number 1 mark ke liye. Choose the correct answer. The nitrate salt which does not give a mixture of NO2 and O2 on heating gas. So obviously this compound has to be very stable. So you have options also. I know you all thought about NaNO3, right? AgNO3, KNO3, CuNO3 twice, zinc nitrate. So obviously the answer is very, 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 very obvious here. KNO3 is the answer because it is stable. Hai na? So what is the name given to the salts of sulfurous acid, sulfuric acid? So sulfurous acid is SO3, right? That is the H2SO4, H2SO3 sulfurous acid. Sulfuric acid is H2SO4. So obviously the salts formed by the action of sulfurous acid can be called as sulfite salts. Hai na? Na2SO3 is sodium sulfite. Whereas sulfuric acid, sulfates. Na2SO4 is sodium sulfate. So these are the names given to the salts of sulfurous acid and sulfuric acid. So salt is known as sulfite salt, Na2SO3. Okay, sulfuric acid ka salts, they are known as sulfates. For example, copper sulfate, sodium sulfate, magnesium sulfate. We have so many salts. Okay, question number 3. Name the product formed when carbon and concentrated nitric acid is heated. Dilute HNO3 is added to copper. So we all know when nitric acid is made to react with a non-metal, it will oxidize it. So what are the products? You can expect carbon dioxide, water, and this will be reduced to nitrogen dioxide. And when copper is added to dilute nitric acid, so you will get copper nitrate plus water and nitric oxide. So these are the 3 products. Again, here also you can see the nitric acid will be reduced to nitric oxide. So first equation, carbon plus concentrated nitric acid, when it is heated, you will get, as I told you, carbon will be oxidized to carbon dioxide. Then you will get water, and along with that nitrogen dioxide. This is for 2 marks. So I want you to write, they have asked you to name the products as well. So write all the products, that is carbon dioxide, water and nitrogen dioxide will be formed when carbon is made to react with concentrated nitric acid. Second equation, so when copper is added to dilute nitric acid, you will get copper nitrate and then nitric oxide and water. So why is freshly prepared ferrous sulfate solution used for testing the nitrate radical in the brown ring test? So remember the brown ring test, right? You have a nitrate, any salt or acid containing nitrate, and then we will add ferrous sulfate, freshly prepared ferrous sulfate, and H2SO4 is added along the sides of the test tube. So that is when a complex will be formed, which is brown in color, which will be formed in between, a layer will be formed between ferrous sulfate and the nitrate. But why? But the question is, why should we take freshly prepared ferrous sulfate? So ferrous sulfate is FeSO4. So only Fe2 plus ion can give you the complex. So if it is oxidized to Fe3 plus, then it won't form the compound. So that exactly is the reason why we should take the freshly prepared ferrous sulfate, not, if you just keep it for a long time, obviously when it is exposed to atmosphere, it will be oxidized to Fe3 plus, ferrous to ferric, and which that ferric ion will fail to give the brown ring, because brown ring is basically FeH2OSO4. Okay, so here you will find the oxidation state of ion is Fe2 plus, not Fe3 plus. So we should use the freshly prepared ferrous sulfate. So what you can write is, a freshly prepared ferrous sulfate is used because on exposure to the atmosphere it is oxidized to ferric sulfate, which will not give the brown ring. So what we'll do, we'll just prepare it then and there and add it to the test tube containing the nitrate salt. Question number 5, this is for 3 marks because we have 3 sub-questions. Write a balanced chemical equation for the laboratory preparation of nitric acid. Okay. In the preparation of nitric acid from KNO3, concentrated hydrochloric acid is not used in place of concentrated sulfuric acid. Explain why. Concentrated nitric acid prepared in the laboratory is yellow in color. Why? How is this color removed? So first question, write a balanced equation for the laboratory preparation. So here they have given you the answer. So we will use KNO3 plus H2SO4. So you will get KHSO4 and HNO3. Okay, see, the second question will give you the answer for the first one. Nice, no? So you can use NaNO3, sodium nitrate, or potassium nitrate. When it is treated with concentrated sulfuric acid, do not take hydrochloric acid. I'll tell you the reason. So you will get KHSO4 along with nitric acid. So the second question here is what they have asked. In the preparation, why are we using H2SO4, not hydrochloric acid? Because as you all know, H2SO4 is non-volatile. It has a higher boiling point, around 300 degrees Celsius. But whereas hydrochloric acid is volatile. When nitric acid is formed, you will find vapors of hydrochloric acid along with it, which is not at all good for us. So that is the reason we do not use hydrochloric acid. Instead, we use concentrated sulfuric acid. Because of the volatile nature of hydrochloric acid, we are not using it in the preparation of nitric acid. So question number, the sub-question C. Concentrated nitric acid prepared in the laboratory is yellow in color. Why? How is this color removed? So what happens, there will be formation of nitrogen dioxide, which is reddish brown in color. So obviously when it is added to the colorless liquid, so it appears to be yellow in color. Even if you go to lab, you will find the freshly prepared nitric acid will be colorless. But if you keep it for some time, it would have turned into yellow color. That is because of the formation of, or when nitrogen dioxide is formed, when it is dissolved in nitric acid, so it appears to be yellow in color. So what happens is there will be dissociation of, when you keep it for a long time, when it is exposed. Okay, so when you keep it outside, obviously there will be thermal decomposition of nitric acid into nitrogen dioxide, which will be dissolved in nitric acid, giving you the yellow color. So what you can do is, when you add excess of water, so that nitrogen dioxide will be dissolved, or even you can pass carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide, when you pass carbon dioxide, so that will drive out nitrogen dioxide, so making the acid colorless. Okay. So by addition of excess of water, nitrogen dioxide dissolves in water, thus the yellow color of the acid is removed. But you'll be diluting the acid as well, right? Okay. Want to join us, gain 100% knowledge and score 100% marks? Yes, 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 yes. Then what you have to do is visit the link which is given in the description and in the pinned comment. Once you are a pro subscriber, once you take up the pro subscription, you will have the access to unlimited live classes with fun and high level courses. So everybody loves Menti, right? There, every session may you will have lots of quizzes, hotspots and other fun content. So do not miss it. Compete with the students throughout the world, not only India. You will be competing with students all over the world, which is very, very, very important, because you will know like how are we different, how are we same, where do I stand, how should I improve myself, which is very important. Interactive replays with live quizzes and leaderboards. So you couldn't attend a session because there are unlimited live classes, right? So if you don't worry, even if you miss a session or two, you can go back and watch the replay. It won't be boring. It is always interactive because you can still play the quiz and be on the leaderboard there. Interesting. You can download the handwritten notes of the master teacher. That is, after every session, whatever we have taught, those sessions content with the annotations, you can download it after session, and tests will be conducted regularly. You will get the performance report, assignments will be shared with you. These two are very, very important, because if you just go on studying, you won't know whether have I understood this concept, are my concepts clear, do I know how to answer a question in an exam. But these tests and assignments will help you a lot in that process. In class doubt solving, that is, all of your doubts will be solved instantly in the session. You don't have to wait for another session, or you don't have to wait for few hours. No. So you ask a doubt and those doubts will be instantly solved, because we'll have class teachers and master teacher, so they both will make sure that all of your doubts will be resolved. Free micro courses and free crash courses for competitive exams. So these are absolutely free. Once you are a pro subscriber, you can enroll into any micro course, crash course for free of cost. So these all things is available for a very low price, because there is this limited period offer going on. You can get up to 50% off. 50% offer up to 1,500 rupees, but you need to use the coupon code SURPRO. So pro it is. You do the calculation, 3.3 rupees per class. But you will be learning a lot, you'll be getting a lot of notes, assignments, tests, and the personal attention will be given to you, which is very, very important, right? So visit the link given in the description and in the pinned comment. Use the coupon code SURPRO. Question number 6, this is for 3 marks. Okay. Give 2 chemical equations for each of the following. Reaction of nitric acid with non-metals, nitric acid showing acidic character, nitric acid acting as an oxidizing agent. See, one we have already written. You remember carbon plus nitric acid? Other one you can take phosphorus, where there will be formation of phosphoric acid. I'll write the equation. Nitric acid showing acidic character. So obviously it should form salt and water. And nitric acid acting as an oxidizing agent. So, if you remember, whenever nitric acid is made to react with metals, the hydrogen gas will be oxidized to water. That also you can show, because the nitric acid will be reduced into their oxides. So first, carbon plus HNO3, you are getting carbon dioxide. Here there will be oxidation. And then sulfur plus nitric acid, there is formation of H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid, and you will get water and nitrogen dioxide as byproducts. So the action of nitric acid on non-metals, it is almost same. With all the non-metals, you will be getting the oxidized product. The non-metal will be oxidized, and water, nitrogen dioxide, because HNO3 is undergoing reduction, right? So nitric acid showing acidic character, as I told you, you can take any metallic oxides plus nitric acid, you will be getting salt and water. KNO3 is a salt, zinc nitrate is a salt plus water. So you don't have to write the same equations which we are giving here. So but make sure that you have understood the question, and then you can write your own equations. Okay, but when it comes to the exceptions, please be very careful. The last one, nitric acid acting as an oxidizing agent. So here P4, phosphorus plus HNO3, you are getting phosphoric acid and water, nitrogen dioxide. Zinc, see, as I told you, whenever it is made to react with a metal or a non-metal, it will be acting as an oxidizing agent because it is oxidizing the hydrogen. Here in case of metal, with metal what happens, what we have learned is whenever metals are made to react with an acid, you will get metallic salt and hydrogen gas. But here in case of HNO3, it will be oxidized to water and the nitric acid will be reduced. So that is something which you should know. Question number 7. Mention 3 important uses of nitric acid. Give the property of nitric acid involved in the use. So 3 marks. So obviously we have to mention 3 uses. So first, it is used in the preparation of aqua regia. Yes, because it can dissolve the noble gases. And if you have to write something on the metals, the engraved designs on the metals, so you can use nitric acid because it can dissolve a large number of metals in it. The first one, it is used in the purification of gold because it dissolves impurities like copper, silver, as I told you, most of them. So when you add gold to it, gold won't be dissolved, but the impurities or the other metals present in the gold like copper, silver, they will be dissolved. And as I told you, it is used to prepare aqua regia, which helps in dissolving the noble metals like platinum, gold. See, here they have asked you to write the uses of nitric acid and which properties involved in that particular use. Why are you using nitric acid? They want to know the reason as well. That is the reason it carries 3 marks. So here first, it is used in the purification of gold. Why? Because it can dissolve metals like copper, or here it is considered as impurities. Second one, it is used to engrave designs on copper. Why? Because it can dissolve, it can act as a solvent. Last one, it is used to prepare aqua regia. Why? Because it can dissolve the noble gases, noble metals. Question number 8 for 3 marks. Give a chemical test to distinguish between dilute sulfuric acid and dilute hydrochloric acid. Okay. Dilute sulfuric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. So first, dilute sulfuric acid and dilute hydrochloric acid. This is actually a very easy question, an easy question to answer, because dilute sulfuric acid plus why am I writing? So HCl plus BaCl2. You won't get any precipitate, white precipitate, you agree. But with H2SO4 and barium chloride, you will get barium sulfate, which is white in color. So when it is made to react with barium chloride, if that acid or a solution is giving white precipitate, then it is definitely sulfuric acid. Next is dilute sulfuric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. So you take a metal, zinc. Okay? So zinc, when it is reacted with, when it is treated with dilute sulfuric acid, you will get zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas, which burns with pop sound. But with concentrated acid, so you will get sulfur dioxide, which can turn potassium dichromate into green color. So the reactions are different here. Okay, concentrated sulfuric acid and dilute. With dilute sulfuric acid, you will get hydrogen gas and zinc sulfate. But when it is treated with the concentrated sulfuric acid, SO2 gas will be released. So how will you know whether the gas released is liberated as SO2 or not? Take a potassium dichromate paper. If it is turning into green color, then yes, it is sulfur dioxide gas. Question number 9, this is for 3 marks. Concentrated sulfuric acid is both an oxidizing agent and a non-volatile acid. Write one equation each to illustrate the above mentioned properties of sulfuric acid. So it is an oxidizing agent, no doubt in that. For example, you take phosphorus, it will be oxidized, or carbon, it will be oxidized because H2SO4, it is giving out a nascent oxygen here. So nascent oxygen, obviously as it is highly unstable, so jo bhi hai, another reagent which is in the solution, it will be oxidized, right? So yes, sulfuric acid is a very good oxidizing agent. Now coming to the non-volatile nature, its boiling point is, as I told you, 338 degrees Celsius. So that is the reason we are using H2SO4 in the preparation, in the laboratory preparation of nitric acid or HCl. See here, H2SO4 plus NaCl, you are getting NaHSO4 and hydrogen chloride, hydrochloric acid. Even in the laboratory preparation of nitric acid also, we didn't use HCl, we used H2SO4 because it is non-volatile, right? Because when you are here, we are using that double decomposition method, right? We don't want the vapors of sulfuric acid along with HCl or HNO3. So that is the reason that will prove that H2SO4 is a non-volatile acid. So question number 10, this is for 4 marks. We have 4 sub questions here. Give reasons for the following. Sulfuric acid forms 2 types of salts with NaOH because it's a dibasic acid, right? So NaHSO4 and NaHSO4 and Na2SO4. Red-brown vapors are produced when concentrated sulfuric acid is added to hydrogen bromide because there will be liberation of bromine gas. A piece of wood becomes black when concentrated sulfuric acid is poured on it because there will be formation of carbon, because this is sulfuric acid is also a very good dehydrating agent. You'll be left with carbon, so that will be the reason. That is the reason for the formation of black color. Brick effervescence is seen when oil of vitriol, that is H2SO4, is added to sodium carbonate because there will be evolution of carbon dioxide. So we have already given the answers, but let me just read it to you again with equations. So when sulfuric acid is made to react with NaOH, so it produces 2 different kinds of salts. One is NaHSO4, which is acidic in nature, and then is Na2SO4. So first one, red-brown vapors, because there will be evolution of bromine gas. So when concentrated sulfuric acid is made to react with hydrogen bromide or potassium bromide or any HBr you take, because the point here is there will be evolution of Br2, bromine gas. A piece of wood becomes black when concentrated sulfuric acid is poured on it. So because there will be formation of carbon, a huge mass of carbon is produced when concentrated sulfuric acid is poured on a piece of wood. Last one, brisk effervescence is seen when oil of vitriol is added to sodium carbonate because there will be evolution of carbon dioxide. Okay, Na2CO3 plus H2SO4. What will you get? You remember the whenever metal carbonates or bicarbonates are treated with acids, you will get 3 products: salt, carbon dioxide, water. So the same thing is happening here. Carbon dioxide will be evolved. So that is what is the brick effervescence, which you can observe when sodium carbonate is treated with H2SO4. Clear? Did you understand? Okay then. So with this, we are done with study of compounds, preparation of HCl, properties and uses of HCl, preparation of ammonia, properties of ammonia, preparation of nitric acid, properties of nitric acid, test for nitric acid, properties of sulfuric acid. And here is a homework question. Only all glass apparatus should be used for the preparation of nitric acid by heating concentrated sulfuric acid and potassium nitrate. Why? Nitric acid is kept in a reagent water for a long time. So tell me the answer, write the answers in the comment section, and if you have any doubts, do let me know. So the next session will be on 28th Feb, that is tomorrow, on organic chemistry, and previous session study of compounds part 1. If you have not watched it, please go back and watch it. So thank you so much for attending the session, and let me remind to you again, so there is this amazing offer going on which is limited. So before that, grab it. So 50% off up to 1,500 rupees. Use the coupon code SURPRO. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. So you'll be paying only 3.3 rupees per class, which is lesser than your Kit Kat or lunch or anything. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you learned a lot. And if you are here for the first time, do not to forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share this video with your friends. If you have any queries or doubts, reach out to me at surabhi.r@vedantu.com. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.